Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Here we have today a Mazda 3 2-litre SEL Fastback. So this is an extremely rare Mazda 3, which is the booted version, okay, which is a Mazda called the Fastback. Very popular in other parts of the world, not so popular here, so we always get a bit excited when we get one, especially a used one, because there just aren't that many on the used car market. And this car is an automatic as well, so haven't had one of these in a while, and as you can probably tell from the enthusiasm in my voice, I'm quite excited to have it as a part of our used car offering. Now, with all our videos and all our cars, we always like to give a bit of background on the vehicle, where they've come from, etc, etc. Now, this car was actually supplied new at the Masters in Elmer's End. See the plates? Okay. So it's the first owner, had the car for almost 3 years, and it was serviced for the first 3 years of its life at Elmer's End. Now, the second owner, who became a service customer of ours for the remainder, last having the car serviced actually in November last year, always had it serviced with us every year, and I'll show you the details, share the details with you when we get in the car. Now, the car basically, the customers we bought off, they didn't need the car anymore, and they got to an age it was no longer necessary, so we bought this off them just this afternoon. We haven't had a chance to valet it. This is how the car has come, but we will be doing some titivating. There's a few bits and pieces I need to rectify cosmetically, you know, minor scratches, touching, etc, etc. But all in all, the car is in excellent condition. Obviously, we'll benefit from a valet, but that will all be done over the course of the next couple of days. So let me show you the boot of this car. Now, I love a booted car, and look at the size of that. And not all booted cars, seats will fold down. This has got the 60-40 split rear seat, okay? Now, I'm just checking under here, look, in case the previous owner had a spare wheel, but the spare wheel, it's not missing or anything. The car's, as standard, didn't come with a spare. So if you want a spare, there is a space for a spare, but as standard, they don't. Like the majority of cars these days. But look at the size of that boot. Enormous. That would accommodate anything I want to carry. My dog wouldn't go in the boot anyway. He always wants to sit on the front seat. So condition of the cars, it's lovely, but please do study the photos. Look at the interior. Dare I say it, doesn't actually look like the back seats, all like the mats, back of the seats haven't all been sort of scuffed. The carpets are all in great condition. Looks beautiful. It doesn't look like it's been used much at all. All lovely, lovely condition. It's not got all that horrible shiny stuff on the dash. To sort of restore the dash and the plastics, it's all very, very original. Right, let's get it in the vehicle. So the SEL spec is a very well spec car. You've got the SE, the SEL, and the Sport. Now the Sport had like a Bose stereo, even though the stereos on these cars are all excellent anyway. And you had the option of leather seats. Now, these seats are cloth. I actually prefer cloth because I find them more comfortable, and these are also heated, okay? So, super comfortable. You've got electric windows, mirrors all round. Put ourselves in here. Right, now I'm going to start the car. Now, we've got 2 keys. Now, these have got keyless start. So when you put your foot on the brake, this lights up green because it's detected the key, and she fires into life. Now, let's start with the mileage here. So 42,125 is the mileage. Let's have a look and see when it was last serviced. 41,828. So that's about 70, just under 100, just under 100 miles since the last service. So let me share it with you. Look. So the car, when supplied new, had its PDI, so it was delivered at Masters Mazda, who were just up the road from us there, in October 14. Then serviced 2,266 miles in October 15. October 16 at 3,901. So as you can see, both the owners of this car have really done low miles. Then November 17, 5,386. Then a bit of a jump. August 2018, 18,520. August 19. So the second owner did kind of average miles. Then September 20, 38,838. November 21, 41,828. All in all, extremely low mileage, but a superb service history, all from a Mazda dealer. So this car is really is a really great example. Right, so we've done the mileage, we've shown you the service history. I want to share this with you as well. Now this is a 2-litre engine. Okay, Mazda made bigger engines instead of going down the route of small engines with turbos. So, for example, a Ford Focus like this would have a 1-litre engine, 3-cylinder turbocharged. We've had lots of them. I'm not knocking them because we sold lots of them, and I think they're a good car. But they won't return almost 40 miles to the gallon. Yeah, with an automatic transmission, because you're working that engine that much harder. This employs Mazda's SKYACTIV technology, so they've made bigger engines, no need for turbochargers, but they've made them very clean and efficient, okay? And this is a what I would describe as a proper or traditional automatic gearbox. So it's got 6 gears, okay, so it's modern in that respect, but it's got a torque converter, so it's not, I don't want to get too technical, but it's like the traditional boxes, which are seamless. So a nice seamless gear change, and it won't roll back on hills. A lot of manufacturers are employing sort of semi-automatic gearboxes, which people that are used to the traditional auto seamless gear changes don't tend to like. So I think that's a real plus point, okay? Now, Mazda did employ those sort of semi-automatic boxes on the Mazda 2 some years ago, and it didn't go down too well with our customers, I must admit. So a real plus point there. Superb fuel consumption. Now, if this car was a manual car, the road tax on this car would only be £30. So that gives you an idea of how efficient this car is. Because the lower the emissions, the lower the tax, and the lower the emissions, the lower the running costs are off the car. And that is very important, I think, at this moment in time with the way fuel prices are, or energy prices in general. You've got dual zone climate control, okay, heated seats, 3-stage, CD player. I say that with some surprise in my voice. I've noticed a lot of cars have deleted the CD players. Mazda have only just done that in our new models. You've got this multimedia commander here, which will control this. Now, there's a little spider here, and I'm not going to disturb him. So it's not a crack in the screen or anything. It's just a money spider, but as I say, I don't want to disturb it. But here we go. And now this is touchscreen when the car is stationary, okay? So I would say get used to using this, and then you can operate this when you are moving. Not that I'm encouraging you do that, of course. So let's start here with the applications. Now, I've already touched on fuel consumption, okay? For those out there who are into the sort of the tech, you can have this upgraded to have CarPlay and Android Auto as a part of your apps. Then you can navigate your smartphone and operate certain apps that are on your phone through here, okay, to do it in a safe manner. And then you can use, for example, your navigation program of choice, but it does have Nav built in. Okay, so we've got that there. In case you were curious, that's a £300 accessory, and it can be fitted in about an hour at a Mazda dealer. Okay, entertainment. Now, let's have a look here. So, we've got the traditional FM, AM, AHA. Sorry, they're not traditional. FM and AM. AHA and Stitcher are like internet apps. I've never used them. Bluetooth, so once your phone is paired up, you can stream your music or documentaries, in my case, through here. And then you've got USB 1 and 2, which live in here. Okay. And then you can charge your phone, but also charge your phone or a device, but you can you could put a memory stick in there and read the data off that. Okay, communication. So once the phone is paired up, you can access your call list, dial calls, your phone book, etc. And if you have an Android phone, it will also notify you and read your text message to you, which can be amusing if you have friends like mine. Navigation, so dead easy to use. Find the address, put the postcode in, and you think, I say it's dead easy to use, right? All you've got to remember is go to town and put your postcode in. That always used to catch me out. Okay, and then off you go. Now, something I find useful, so I always mention it in the videos, I'm always looking for a petrol station. It'll give you the direction and the distance and the company. Now, in recent times, I find fuel prices are they really do differ from place to place. Now, if you set up a Wi-Fi hotspot from your phone, so your car is in effect connected to the internet, or is connected to the internet, it'll also come up with fuel prices, which I find particularly useful. Okay, so we've covered that. So moving on, settings. So you've got display settings, can turn that off. You've got safety settings. Now this car has smart city braking. So should this car be traveling under 20 miles an hour, you get distracted, so you're looking out the window, car in front brakes, you're rolling. So it's probably like a traffic jam scenario. Providing there's no driver input, so you're not turning, braking, accelerating, the car, boom, will apply its brakes. Okay. Now, the great thing about that, statistically, a lot of accidents happen in that scenario. Therefore, anything that will reduce that from happening costs insurers less. So, I think the insurance grouping on this car is very, very good. In fact, I know it's very, very good. So it should reflect in your premium. Okay, now sound system, it's really good. I know the sports have Bose, you get an extra speaker, but these stereos are all excellent. Come down and try it out, please. Clock, now the clock's GPS synced, or it is now, okay, so you cannot get more accurate than that. That's set by like 11 satellites. Vehicle settings, you've got rain sensing wipers, you've got automatic lights as well. They are xenon lights, so even on this SEL spec car, it's got xenon headlights, so they are amazing. They will light up the road. And the best way I can explain how good these lights are on these xenon headlighted cars, or LED headlighted cars, they I can often see, well, I definitely can see more at night on an unlit road than I can in the day. So hopefully that makes sense. Door lock settings. If you unlock the car will lock itself after 30 seconds if you haven't entered or opened a door. You got some nice lighting settings, auto headlights, etc. Okay. The interior light will turn off after 30 minutes if you leave a door open to prevent you from running your battery flat. And then devices, you've got your Bluetooth and network management there, and system, you can change the values, etc. Okay, so we are a Mazda dealer, so this car will come with a 1 year's Mazda ZZ Plus used car warranty. This is the follow-on from the manufacturer's warranty. Okay, so it's a comprehensive warranty. Not one of the, I've seen a lot of warranties out there. They've got a silly claim limit, £250. What can you get? What can you claim on £250? This is the claim limit, is the value of the car. There aren't silly exclusions. Obviously, things like wear and tear are excluded, but you know, I think everyone would understand that. but it's comprehensive, and we take care of all the claims, etc., on your behalf. It also comes with 12 months roadside assistance. I don't know, there's a lot of companies that offer free roadside assistance, but you'll find it won't come to your home and it won't cover for you this, that and the other. This is comprehensive, it's pan-European, it covers the car, covers the passengers. If you have a flat battery at home, it will come to your home, etc. Okay, so you've got real good sort of backup there. All right, the car, even though the car was serviced in November, only 100 miles ago, we still will put it in the workshop because it might have picked up, I don't know, a nail in the tyre or something. So it'll all be checked over. Okay, you also got MOT insurance for a year, so should it fail its next MOT, there are certain items that we shall be covered. Okay, so we covered the warranty, we covered the vehicle prep. Okay, we've covered the service history. We have the facility to extend warranties for up to 3 years. We got great finance facilities, please do inquire. And we have the facility to deliver the car to you within a 100-mile radius, but should you be outside of that, please just give us a shout. Let's see what we can do. And do contact us at any time of day. Leave us a voicemail, drop us an email. We'll try to come back to you outside regular working hours. You know, we do appreciate that quite often, certainly in my case, I would be looking at, you know, purchasing stuff outside regular hours because that's when I have the time to do so. So it'd be nice if I could get a bit of information back. Now, part exchange is extremely welcome. We want your part exchange, okay? Now, everywhere you turn on the TV, you turn on the radio, there's all these companies telling you to punch in your reg number and get a better deal and get an instant valuation, etc. Please do all that because I know it is very easy to do so. And then give us a call. We are the one-stop shop. We want you to have a nice, seamless buying experience, you know, and make it very convenient for yourself. So, you know, do your research, get an idea of what your car's worth and speak to us. You'll get the best deal with a part exchange. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it's been informative. And anything you'd like to know about the car that I haven't covered, please don't hesitate to ask. So, I say, hope you enjoyed the video and we look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Bye-bye.